Alright, so first off, we still haven't completed this quest, so we might as well, and that will give us farming part 2, for which we can hand over these power cords we've just found, and the circuit boards, the T-shaped plugs as well, so if we find those, now we have a home for them. This is not a very hard quest, to be honest with you. It just takes a little bit of time to get done. I sold some of the items we've got, but I've also, as I said, I bought a tech and a really nice loadout, and I'm going to insure it. Most of all, I'm going to try and get everything done. So we have a tech, we have a ZSH helmet, we have a really good AK, got a PWS CQB on there, reduce the recoil even more. And the only thing we really want to do for this raid is just get the bloody thing planted. We have a level 5 body armor, level 4 helmet with a level 3 face shield. The face shield really doesn't stop any geared players' bullets. What it does do, though, is really stop pistol shots and shotgun shots. So if we get shot by a scav, if you don't have a face shield, there's also this there's always this little chance of you just getting domed, getting one shot, and that's nothing to be excited about. That is just absolutely horrendous when that happens. You guys might have noticed that all this week's episodes have been recorded in one go. I really took the time to do that in my planning because my editing software, I'm using Premiere Pro, but it's been really buggy lately and it takes me about an hour, maybe more, to edit one video. Then I need the time to render it as well. That outside of a full-time job is sometimes a little hard to plan, so that's why I have to record it all in one go. One thing I do want to tell you guys is that I might be a little bit silent for this raid, because Battery is all about the sounds you hear, and just I'm still trying to work it out. I'm still trying to learn it, but it's a little bit difficult for me to play to the best of my ability while still talking through it. But I'll try my best to get better at that. Maybe. Okay. Well, we do have the very best spawn for this. Now it's just 30 seconds of pure pain. Oh, I hate this quest so badly because we also have to extract. Fuck no, man. So stressful. Is it a place? Honestly, I don't give a fuck. I'm out. I am out. I can't be arsed, dude. We're risking like 300 and something K. Even more with this weapon. Oh, fine. We got it. Oh, that's good. That's a big win. That means we can keep this this loadout for a different time where we need to make sure we don't die. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter anymore if you do a run through when it comes to completing the quest. Let's see if we can hand it in. Oh man. I'm so glad we got that done. That quest was like, whew. There's this quest and there's another quest where you have to kill 3 PMCs while being flashed. They're just ridiculous tasks. There we go, complete. Gives us the BP depot. This is one of those quests you need 4 of these markers, and it's not the worst. It's a really long customs raid again, so let's see. We got these 4 markers we need for the quest. Just a Sega with some mags. Those I'm just going to sell to Prapor. Because honestly, I don't really like the weapon. There's some free 18k extra. But what we can do, we're obviously not going to use these. This is like our main sweaty loadout we've got right now. Might as well put this in there. Together with the other BT ammo. So we don't really have a weapon I can use for the raid I'm about to do. I don't want to spend too much. I'm just going to take a look if we can chug together a nice loadout. We'll work there of recording and trying to figure out how we want to go about things. Let's see if we can end it on a little bit of a bang. We're going after 2 quests. The one still in dorms. And we're going into customs. So there's 2 quests we want to do. One quest is the BP depot quest. The other one, wreck battery, worth more than one of these markers to me. Reason being, you can get a free worth more as well. You can get a free ADAR from that, and as you guys know, the ADAR is not a bad weapon to start out with. Okay, so here's the first one. Protect it for 30 seconds. It's the first one we've got, so you have to protect it for 30 seconds. I don't necessarily think anything bad's going to happen to that, so I normally just leave them. Weird cut. Really weird cut. My hard drive was full, but gives us a chance to explain what happened. What happened was we died a couple of times. We did manage to get the marker on the one on gas station, and that was it. Now we're doing something we should have done a long time ago. We're getting some of these hideout upgrades. The ones I would go for first is the med station because it helps you immensely. Then the laboratory, it's only 2,000, so you might as well. I'm just pumping some money into here for now. It's all like 25, 10,000. That 45,000 I'm going to leave for a bit. The generator costs 100,000. That's a little bit much for now. We don't have that much money, to be honest with you. We don't want to put all of our money in one place, as they say. But for now, this is fine. The generator is 100,000, and we only have. We have 280. We might as well. Might as well. There we go. We don't have anything to put in there for now. But what this did is we are now actually healing 27 HP per hour per body part. So that's not too bad. And we need health level 2. A couple of items to get it to rank 2. But I do really I would just upgrade it as much as you can. Because as you can see now, we're actually healing up. You can see it here in health as well. It puts you 8.07. Oh, sorry, I bumped into my desk. In the plus. So if we give it a second, you can actually see these health numbers go up. So that means you just have to spend a little bit less on all these meds. Just because of that. What we are going to take with us here is an IFAK. Because it only takes up 1 slot and we do really need some... well, we need some healing. Can we get this one? Thought. People are selling these like crazy. The Kamen key is not really worth anything, so I'm taking the IFAK in there. We have loads of painkillers, and all we need then is a splint, and that gives us the go for another raid. We're going with the Mosin and nothing else. One thing that's good about using a Mosin is that you don't actually need to bring a rig or a backpack. to fit all the ammo in your pockets. Yeah, this is actually good spawn for us right now. I'm not too fussed about this one. If there's anything good in here, we won't be able to take it anyway. But if there was something really expensive, then I might have to drop an item for it. There we go. AKM. Okay. I'm just sprinting to see what this guy has. Okay, this is worth. Going to fold that, get that. Looks like we shot him in the chest. Might want to take that with us. Not really any point in dropping these mags. Zook is completely destroyed. Yeah, so this is one of those trucks we have to get. There we go. Now we just have to defend it. Okay, that's not really a good AK. But still, it's better than nothing. There's definitely someone in this compound. Not going to lie, we don't have to fight him. But you guys know how stupid I am. He's right there. Looks like a scav. Right. Well, there's a med bag down here. Might as well grab it. There's the trunk. So that no one knows we've been here. Try and be a little bit sneaky breaky. That's some Xeno. Hey. Well, they're fighting down there. Can't see them from here. Let's have that scav check it for us. Those scavs are both going in. We're about to follow those scavs, so we know exactly where he is. So you can make use of scavs like that. Like they're going after him. Give us a good key, please. There we go. We really need this as well. We really need to make some money, boys. The amount of money we've been losing. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm even taking the cricket. I haven't heard any fighting from there. A little bit. So... I might just leave them to it. I'm just trying to think where the last marker is we need to place. Oh, that's a big freeze. Okay, so we have 3 of them. Fuel tank number 2. We have old gas, new gas, and this one. Then the last one is right over here. The last one we need is over the water here to the left. Like the out in the open. It's a bit of a tricky one. The reason why sometimes I reload my Mosin is because you actually get a skill leveled up from doing that. I don't actually know what the skill does, come to think of it, but it's a skill and it levels up, you know. That's just how she goes. What you will notice as well, without any gear on, like without a rig, well, we have a rig now, and a backpack. If you only run a Mosin, the distance you can sprint is actually ridiculous. Now there's a good chance that some people, the people that were fighting there, are trying to get over here just like us. Hold up.
Hey guys.
Right. I had to take a quick cheeky look at where the last truck is. Because I honestly just forgot. Oh, that was dumb. Okay, so this is the last one we need. Not like this, dude. Come on. Let's get this one done, eh? And there we go. Now all we have to do is survive a customs raid. Doesn't have to be this one. Just any of them. And we're good to go. How long do we have left? 33 minutes. This will be risky. Do we have enough water and energy to try and pull it off? I'm going to try and get into the 3-story dorms on the 3rd floor. Actually going in ground level. Let's hope everyone's gone. There we go. Now we are going to try and get back to where we came from. Hey. Looks like we just got out in time. You know what? Fuck that. Let's just hope no one's waiting for us on the other side. And let's just hope that guy isn't going to come after us. I'm sorry that I'm a little bit silent, but I'm really just trying to get this done. There's definitely still alive in there. All right. That is not worth it for me. I'm not sure if that guy on our left instantly just going to follow us, but he just might. Drop that then. This is so risky, I don't even know why I'm doing this, to be honest with you. Quite honestly, I just want to get out of here alive. I'm just trying to push forward to where we have to go as fast as possible now. Somewhere around there was like heavy gunfire. We'll have to be careful because all the scavs are spawning in, the player scavs and everything like that as well. So next up is going over here. Plant the Zippo lighter. Let's hope we don't run into a squad again here. I'll probably cut that out of the episode, but that was what happened last time. Let's hope no one saw us going in here. Oh my god. I am so focused this episode. Like, I'm barely speaking. I'm sorry, guys, but I want to get this custom shit out of the way. And I feel like you guys deserve to see the other maps as well to learn a bit about that. I'm going to do another video on customs with all the loot spots I like to take. That was a scav. And then after that... Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, after that, we are done with customs for a little bit. Because most of the quests, like the starting quest on customs, we've done. We'll get more quests on interchange and stuff like that, which will be a nice change of scenery. The extract we have is, so either dorms... Oh. Maybe old gas. But I never really see that one active anyway, when I need it. You guys saw him as well, right? Dropped him. Let's wait for a stamina here. The Mosin is such a powerful weapon. It's actually ridiculous. Like, just one tapping fools left and right. Great. Okay, let's get this sorted a little bit more, so that we actually have some room to put some items we can loot from that guy. Stamina's good. Don't see anyone. Well, to be fair, if there's anyone on the other ridge, it's going to be a bad time for us anyway. A hunter. AKM. This was a player scav. Looks like this guy's been looking around for some items. Take the painkillers. Don't really need the PS ammo. What's in here? Yes. Okay. Might take that. The cowboy hat is used for a quest later on. Red gunpowder is pretty good. That, take that. Yep. I wonder why he was just being so sneaky. Someone was shot here. It's actually good to know. We did kill the sniper scav that's around here before. So he shouldn't give us any trouble. Fuck. He got us quite good, to be honest. See? Let's get healed up. That's how sneaky this game can be. Like, I didn't realize he would have been there. I mean, got him. The healing can take quite a while sometimes. I always recommend reloading before healing, but I always forget it myself. Don't think he has anything good. Nope. Just leave that stuff.
Опачки!
Luckily that's a scav.
Да ты чё там пиздишь?
He does realize we're here now.
Гнида!
This ammo is terrible. I'm not even sure I want to fight him. Well, we got him. Just listening out for a second. Don't hear anything. Right, so we're going to sprint over there. There we are. I don't like these headsets, man. Like the headset we picked up from that guy. Just feels so clunky. They feel so weird. The only headset I really like is the Contact. For some reason, all the others feel like they either have a delay and I feel like I'm running into someone or I hear someone. Maybe it's just that I'm not used to them and it's personal preference for sure. I'm just really used to the contacts. Other than those, I can't really use any of them. Like these ones I've got on right now make me really fucking paranoid. Has to be looted. This is a really tricky spot to be in, where we are right now. Because if someone was watching us from the hill, they can cut us off real easily. And I don't like it. I would love to actually get out of this raid and have everything done. It's so difficult not to just sprint all the way to the extraction once you have something done. But most of the time, that just gets you killed anyway. See these headsets, man. These, the tactical sports, people call them the best one. I don't know, man. They make me extremely paranoid and I always feel like someone's like really close and I can hear someone walk in or whatever. COVID movement level 4. We're really leveling up skills today, boys. Oh, nice. This one hasn't even been searched. You can just use that and then resume the search. Pro tip. And drop this. Take the hose, use that. Drop one of these. We need the strikes for a quest as well. So what do we have here? Okay, so that's worth more than the hose. I'm not a religious man, but if I was, I would be praying to God that we can make it out of this raid right now. I'm really thinking of using the Mosin more often. Like, it's a really hard weapon to use because if you miss your shot, you are screwed. But on the other hand, it cost me like 33k. And even without a sight, it's not too bad. We've been fairly successful with it so far. I feel like the only thing that can go wrong now is an exit camper, but you never know. Need those strikes. This is such a good raid. We are stacked with items. I'm actually going to show you like the profit we make from this one as well. I'm just getting out. This is probably the longest raid we've done. Only 9, well, 10 minutes remaining in this raid. Oh, that's amazing. We got two, well, we basically got every quest done. We've been trying so hard this week, so we've definitely ended it with a bang. And gives us the opportunity to really get into some different raids. So I'm going to take 1 second, and then we're going to go through all the loot we've got this raid and hand in the quests and stuff like that. Right, what we just did was scab run. I'll show you the ending so you can actually see that I got my loot here in a legitimate manner. Sorry. What we did was we sat in a corner somewhere until there was like 5 minutes left to go, maybe 7, and we decided to run around, which actually got us some nice items. Okay, so as I said before, with this scav run, together with the last run we did, we actually made bank. And we needed it. We bloody needed it. Everyone knows. This actually sets us up quite well for next week's raids. We're mostly done with all the customs trash. First thing I'm going to do is just sell. I don't know if I want to sell. No, Prapor is almost there already, so might as well sell to. I don't want to sell the ADA, to be honest. I might want to. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do, right? We'll just have to put some items in here for now. What I wanted to do was, since I really like the AK-74N, this gas tube and this AKM type gas tube are actually the same. This is a really bad foregrip, but this is a pretty good handguard. And the rest is trash for that. That's good. What we're also going to buy is a low profile gas block. Now this is what I normally do outside of the raids, which I don't show you guys, but I thought maybe it's fun for you to see every now and again, just how I manage this. So now this ADAR is ready for use, right? We can use this ADAR, no problem. This AK, we're going to unload it and put one of our mags in it if we have one. We have one spare. I actually don't think we have spare mag for the AK. That's fine. Okay, so then next up is selling to mechanic. This can go. I'm keeping this one now. We can sell that. ADAR we're going to keep. This AK-74M I'm going to keep as well. We can put this. Oh man, this is always something a little bit that bothers me a little bit. The Vapor Hunter is worth much more on the actual. Is this a nipple site? No, this is actually one of my favorite sites. That can go on there. The Hunter is worth like 28 there. How much is it for the dealership? These are the items we can definitely sell. This is fine. There we go. Sell those. We don't have the pistol for that ammo anymore, so we might as well sell that. This. Use that age, which we are going to save. A couple more trash items here. This is an alright site, which goes on anything, so we might as well chuck that on there. Gives us another weapon to use. These two are our epic weapons, the ones we really like. I'm thinking of selling the SVDS. I'm actually just going to do it because I don't feel like I'm going to use it anyway. That means we can also sell these mags. But we'll sell them to Prepor. Look how much this is worth, man. Ooh, bank, baby. Okay, there's nothing else. Because I think Therapist gives much more than that. How much do you actually get for this on the market? Not that much more. You know what? While we're trying to get Prepor all the money, we might as well sell that to him. These I'm going to sell to someone else. Might as well sell the headset. Okay, that's good. How much does this go on the flea market? Okay, so 55. If we sell that to prep, all done. Got him leveled up. All we need to do now for him is a couple more tasks to get his reputation up, and we'll have him level 2. We also have the checkpoint key right here. And this is so good. Those 2 keys we found. How does she... Oh wait, this is fence, not therapist. Therapist gives 1... Oh. Okay, so next thing we're focusing on is getting the money spent with mechanic, and then we're going after scare. But we might as well start with scare already. I might have some use for that. I'm not too fussed about selling that right away. Ragman can take this shampoo. Don't really care. All these other items we won't sell just yet. So there's still some items here from our raid. That's a vendor item. So these bulbs are like 18k each, but you need them for your hideout. These mags we've got in here, might as well sell them so that we can fit some more of these items in here. We just need to do it like this until we actually get the scav box. There we go. That's not too shabby. Might as well put the cigarettes in here with the others. Oh, one of our cabin keys is here, which we can sell now. We don't need those anymore. Don't need the 303 key. Don't need the scav vest. We might vendor that. Already healed. Save that in there. Another painkiller. We have some more LPSGZH here. We can use for the new raid. Things are looking up. So what we're going to do now is sell the last things we have here to mechanic. And then sell some of these keys, the cabin keys, the therapist, the dorms key. Doesn't really have any use. 308 I'm keeping, 220 I'm keeping. The other ones don't really have any use. And then on the flea market is where we want to sell these items. So as you know, this one goes for 45k. Just a little check if that's still correct. Yeah, we will easily be able to sell it for that. So for the shell, tank shell goes for, we sell this for 38,500. Going to be an easy sell. And then the G phone, I'm just going to keep the G phone, to be honest with you. Can't be asked with selling that right now, because I'm pretty sure you need it for something else later on. So this key goes for 182. This one goes for 390. Let's see what therapist gives for that. 370. Okay, well, 5.5 grand for those 2 keys. Just sell them to therapist. Look at that, 1.4 million spent. Man, this is good. Some good stuff. So we were down to about 180k. And we are now like really getting there. I'm just selling this, and then next time I'm just buying one of those, just because I want to get the stuff done anyway. The spending all the money. Okay. This is a level 3, but it's combined materials. And so every time you repair it, it's going to destroy even more and more. And it's a nice little bit of money to have spent with Ragman. As soon as we hit the 1 million mark, we'll be able to... what was it? Yeah, a level 3 body armor we can buy from him for cash. So that's always a good one. Here's red gunpowder, 20.5. There we go. So now we're back up to about 1 million. If we sell all the items we've just gotten, it's going to be much more than 1 million. Actually not too bad, I have to say. It's actually not too bad. Use rubles. 4 mags for the 5 full mags for the ADAR. Some of the masks we need for the later quest. We've got this Ushanka we need for a later quest. We've got 4 knives at... We need a couple more and then you can sell them. For a MP5, I'm pretty sure. Bear that. And then vendor these. And then after that we're golden. Grab some of the money we've got from that. Money case. Boom, boom. Ow. Look at that. Over 1 million. Now, all that's left to do is finish this quest. Complete. Okay. We get bad rep evidence, which is a quest on customs again. I don't remember this one being too bad, so... Farming part 2, we're still working on. We need to find Jaeger. Let's see about the quest we finished for him. The Golden Swag quest. Friends from the West, kill 5 USEC. Find MBS backpacks. You don't have to find these in raid. Same with the AVS vest. You get an M4, $700, and some more reputation for Skier. You really have to start spending some money with him. We have all these. I don't think there's any new ones that open up from completing that task we just did. What I really want to start doing is the gunsmith ones, because we need the rep with mechanic anyway. Next episode we're probably going to go through some of those. Right now we just have some more items to collect. So this ASVAL, we're going to collect rubles, going to vendor those, and then prepper, some grenades and some rubles. Nothing too crazy, to be honest with you. Every single thing down there is going to be vendored. As you can see here, it says 0.2. We also have 0.2. Looks like, yep, there we go. We have prepper rank 2, even though it's still red. So that means we are now able to buy some of these more, something like the Mosin. If we find more batteries, the scope Mosin. But the really nice thing is you can now buy the AK-74N, which means we have an easier time trying to find items like that. At some point, when you get everything done, it's really easy to just build your weapons through the presets, which we haven't even unlocked in the hideout yet. Let's see if we can actually get the weapon table set up. The workbench. Needs this. Leatherman tool. Construct. The nice thing is we already had those items, so look at that. We can upgrade the heating as well because we have endurance, which not too shabby. So sometimes I like to push a little bit of money into the hideout. I'm going to sell the ASVAL to... Probably going to sell it to mechanic here. It's worth much more on the B market, but let's be honest, we really need to make some money here. We sell these to Prapor, another 15k, and there we go. We're sitting on 1.1 million, and we've got loads of quests done. So this week started off as a really difficult week. But in the end, we've got loads of quests done. We have some pretty nice weapons we can go into raids with. I'm probably going to mod a couple of these a little bit more, like this AKM. I'm probably going to put a some different stuff on, like a foregrip. We still have our sweaty gear here, complete with the ammo. We need the BT ammo. Still have this. Not bad. I'm really curious how this week's going to go. Like, ever since I started doing this series, it's been amazing on my YouTube channel. Really nice comments. Not very many comments, but really nice. You guys have really, well, you really pushed me to do more. So I'm going to try and make some more looting videos, a looting guide for, let's say, customs, stuff like that. Just so you guys have a little bit more knowledge, maybe. And an easier video to follow to see where you can loot stuff and stuff like that. But thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. So if you like the video, make sure to like it in YouTube as well. If you have questions about this raid, drop them in the comments down below. And if you like the content, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Eddie out.